Hey everybody, and welcome to another PSPP 1.6 tutorial video. In this video, I just want to go through the options menu and set up a solid output and user experience. So as you can see here, I'm using PSPP 1.6.2. The most recent version came out in middle of 2022. And so this is an updating of my PSPP 1.4 series. So we're going to go ahead and close that. Let's go to edit and let's go to options. Going to bring up another dialog box here. This is going to be a short video because there aren't that many options here, which is fine. It works. It's fine. Okay. So we've got three options and then OK, cancel, and the help menu. So when you go into variable view, you have two options here. You have display labels or display names. So the name is the name of the variable that you have set up. Okay. This is, age, gender, question 1, question 2, question 3, or the scale, like doing the stay, for example, the state trait anxiety inventory. You could do stay 1, stay 2, stay 3 for, each of the items or whatever. And that's your quick idea. That's your quick variable name, right? That's what display names are. Display labels are the labels here. And a lot of times for these kinds of data sets, this would be the actual question, like what is the wording of the STAI Y1 form question 1 or item 1. That would be what the label would say. And then, so display names here, and then you could sort by label, sort by names, or do not sort. Now, by the options here, you can see that display names and display labels are mutually exclusive, and then sorting is mutually exclusive with these radio buttons, right? So you can do one of the three here or one of the two here. Now, do not sort is on by default. You don't really want to sort your variables in case you've set them up in a particular order, because if you sort by name, it's going to put everything in alphabetical order by name, by first letter of your variable name or by first letter of your label. So do not sort is on by default, and I think that's probably a good place to leave it. I like to display variable names because they're usually shorter than labels, at least in the data sets that I have used in the past. Display labels if you want. I think a lot of times SPSS displays labels by default, and so you might be used to that if you're moving from the paid app, right, and not having the money to get that license, or moving from another program that doesn't have this option, only displays names, variable names. So I would leave this as display names. This is my opinion here, and then do not sort are my two options. Now, in PSPP, as I said in previous videos, setting up PSPP, that kind of thing, looking at various open options, the output is a separate window as opposed to an object off to the side, like in JASP and Jamovi. So you have three options. You can alert that there is output available. You can raise and you can maximize. So it'll maximize to your current screen size. You can raise it as the focus of your new window. So it's a new window open and it brings it to the front so you can see it, and then it'll alert you. Now, these are options that can all be checked or not checked. Okay, so you can uncheck all three if you want and have the output window just in the background as you're fiddling with your data and your variables, or you can just alert you that there's new data or new output there, and so you can go back and look at it when you're ready, or you can just maximize the window in the background and it'll be ready for you again, but there's no alert. Raise, we'll bring it to the front. Okay, so I'm going to put all three of them because why not, right? Why not have them all in the right place for me? That's great. And then in my intro video, I had tips. So by default, this option is selected. So if you want to see tips every time you start the program, then you can leave that selected, and every time you start the program. Otherwise, you can uncheck it, and it will uncheck the startup options here. And that's it. That's how you change the way stuff is in PSPP. So we click OK, and there we go. It has accepted all of it. Now, you can see that there's no other window behind it as I do mission control here. So we didn't do anything that would require an output window. If you open a file, it will have a line in there that says get. Okay, so you can take a look at that. So that is the options for PSPP. Not as rich as some other programs. Simple may be better for some people. Leave your comments, suggestions, questions, and feedback down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.